Hey everyone, this is Mike, and earlier today the world server for Closers Online finally went live. We got the news a few weeks ago that basically En Masse Entertainment was going to be closing its doors. Natick Games, the original developer of the game, were going to be taking over the publishing rights for the Western release of Closers, and today was finally that day that the server transfer happened. It wasn't without its hitches here or there, because I do think we had two emergency maintenances going on throughout the day. One which got extended as well, which is a little bit unfortunate because, of course, I was very excited to play. I wanted to get in, and when I woke up, the servers were down for maintenance. But I can't complain too much because I've had plenty of time to already sink my teeth into some of the new content that they came out with. Now, for those that have been living under a rock and they still have not transferred their account, make sure you do that before December the 22nd, I believe it was, because otherwise you're going to be losing all of your progress. So you have until then to transfer your En Masse account to your Natick account, and then basically everything will transfer over, all of your items, character levels, everything that you've bought into the game with real money as well, that will all be transferred, so you won't lose anything if you spend some real money into the game or anything like that. So let's basically go over some of the new content that was introduced, because of course, outside of just transferring the publishing rights to Natick Games, they also introduced a lot of good stuff, new content, system updates, as well as the 64-bit client, which I've been very happy with. Since one of the last updates from En Masse's side did break the game for both myself as well as a friend of mine that I always used to play with. So having a 64-bit client is going to make the game a whole lot more stable. So if you've had any friends that couldn't really run the game all that well, it should be a whole lot more stable right now. So new content, let's start off with the new character. This one's going to be Mirai, which is the first character of our new team, Team Rattes. And this team is a little bit different because they start at level 67, all of the characters will start at 67 when the next two come out as well. And at the moment, Mirai's current maximum level is level 83 as well. Now, they don't have the standard promotion quests that you're used to from like regular agent, standard agent, or trainee, I believe it was, and then official agent, special agent, and then task force. They don't have that same system. You're mainly just going to be getting skills as you go through certain quests, and then those quests will grant you those skills as you level up as well. Currently, you only have the base version of Mirai available, which is 6 skills, 2 special moves, the V skill, as well as the token skill, which again, the token skill you also get through a quest. And then at the moment she's capped at level 83, but then as we get more updates into the future, her level will be uncapped. We'll also get her other skills introduced as well, and then eventually she'll get her task force as well later down the line, once the other two characters from Team Rattes are introduced as well. When all of that will happen, I'm not 100% sure. I do think that her next promotion, when she will be uncapped from 83, will come in most likely 2 weeks. I believe that is how long it took on the Korean server, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that they stick to this 2-week schedule when it comes down to releasing new content for her. So for now, you can get her to level 83. At level 80, you can also get a bunch of purification gear through the level up event for Mirai at the moment. So if you're looking into gearing up your Mirai, you basically get a lot of gear for free already just through the leveling event that is going on right now. So basically doesn't take that long to get to level 80, maybe like 3 or 4 hours or something like that. And then you get a bunch of good stuff. You also have a rare costume available for her, which is a Draconian one. Zenith, as well as Dark Command or Splendor of Darkness, will be available in the future, but for now we only have the Draconian one that is available. Now, outside of just Mirai, of course, new character, new areas to explore with her, we also have a new area, the Ancient Dragon Historic side, which is basically going to be our revamped Tiamat area, because the old existing Dimensional Ops Center has been completely deleted, because they now basically have this new Ancient Dragon side that is going to serve as the replacement. Together with this, there was also a system update for the chip system, but I'll talk about that in just a second. Now, if you want to go into this new Dragon side, you need to be level 85 or higher. Of course, we're gonna have a new town, new dungeons, bosses, quests, all of that good stuff. And then also the new chip system, where you can get some materials from this new area as well. Certain dungeons can only be entered at certain days of the week, kind of how purification works. So you do have to keep that in mind as well. When it comes down to the chip system though, this is where they actually changed a lot of stuff. So first of all, the biggest quality of life change that they made with this is it's now an account shared system. So you can open chips on whatever character that you want. It will be shared account wide. This is just an amazing change, because this means that I don't need to hoard all of my chip boxes on a specific character in their like shared bank system or whatever, so that when I do need this chip on like maybe a new character that comes out, I can just go grab it from that old one and that kind of stuff. So this makes it a whole lot easier to basically keep all all of your chips in one place. You also don't need a specific character and basically just flood their bank with a bunch of old chip boxes, just in case you might need that specific one for a new character. Or when you decide to gear up an old character or something that you've just leveled, stuff like that. Basically, a really cool quality of life change. They've reorganized the whole chip locker, I believe it was called. They've made a lot of changes to it as well, way more changes than I have time to go into right now, because I also didn't have the time to check everything out, because in between like the servers going down here or there, I've basically just been busy leveling up Mirai, and I only very briefly taken a look into what the new chips are as well as what the new area has to offer. So I didn't go too deep into what the new chip system has to offer just yet. I'll have to do that sometime later today or maybe tomorrow. I probably won't make a separate video on it either, but basically they've changed some stuff. You can overclock chips now. The chip system is account shared. That's basically the most important thing that you need to know. The pet system also got completely reorganized. Pets can now also be shared within your account. Again, really good change. Means you can just like get all of your pets and you can use them on whatever character that you want. There's a rarity system for pets. You can enhance them now. You can disassemble pets that you don't want. Disassembling pets will of course also grant you some stuff that you need to enhance other pets. And once you get your pets enhanced to level 3, you can actually make them use their skills automatically as well, which is really cool. So you don't need that extra space on your hotbar. And then last but not least, you can also give your pets skins now. So if you want to run around with your best possible pet when it comes down to like skills and stats that they provide, and you just want them to look really cute to what you like it to look like, you can do that now as well. So pretty cool update right there. Black market also saw some changes. The transaction maximum count has now been increased to 2 billion credits. Now, knowing how greedy the NA market has been, like this last year or so, this doesn't really instill me with a lot of confidence, because I'm kind of scared that prices are going to skyrocket now because of this new maximum. So I'm not a huge fan that they did this, but time will only tell how bad this will actually affect the black market. Hopefully people will keep their reasonable prices, but we'll have to wait and see about that. Some good things though is that they've now made a system where you can re-register items that did not sell. Back in the day you just had to like grab all of the items that didn't sell and then one by one put them back on the black market. Now you'll just probably be able to push a button, which is a really nice quality of life change. And you can also receive sold money to other characters in your account now as well. So you don't necessarily need to receive everything on one character and then divide the money through using your personal bank. Now you can just basically receive the money on whatever character that you want to receive it on. So pretty cool stuff. And then last but not least, they also reorganized the growth path for both the Black Lambs as well as the Wolf Dog teams. So you might know, of course, Team Ratus is completely new. They have a really different growth path because they also started at level 67. But then the Team Wild Hunter also had a very different path when it came down to leveling up, getting all of their skill books and that kind of stuff. And they're basically doing something similar now for the Black Lambs and the Wolf Dogs, that they're going to be improving this leveling experience. Now all of my characters are already 80 plus, so I won't really be able to test this out unless I want to re-level a character to 80, which I don't want to do. This should be a decent improvement for people that still need to level a bunch of other characters if they want to do so, of course. We still have a bunch of other events that are going on right now as well, like for example the Transfer Celebration event, Mirai Level Up, Ancient Dragon Historic Site opening, as well as a couple of other events. Basically just log in, take a look at what is there, and then just get to playing or get to just being logged into the game, because for example there's also a like a login time event where you just have to be logged into the game for a while to get all of the items that are in there. But basically pretty good update. I am really happy with it. I basically just played this game non-stop today whenever the servers were available, and I've been having a good time so far. Definitely looking forward to the update to Mirai as well, again hopefully coming in 2 weeks. And I'm also looking forward to diving into this new area, see what the new gear has to offer, what the new chips have to offer as well. I also saw there were some phase wings in there. I'm quite curious to see what they look like as well. But that's going to be it for me. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank my Patreons for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one.